about to go live. There we go, I think we are live now. So just loading in and you can obviously see what we're up to. I'm just going to do a quick just check on how things are behind the scenes. And then if you get any questions, obviously feel free to ask, okay? We got that bit. Just loading in. Always takes a while to load up the first time. So there we are. I think we're almost there. Just doing one or two things I need to. And I think that's it. So, I'm on the Nightblade. Using a Q4 BG. You're right, Simon. Yeah, I'll probably do that in a little bit. So yeah, obviously it's Dan. I'm gonna showcase some of my things in Blackwood, so some of the builds I've been working on. And then if you've got any questions about Blackwood or what could you do because things have changed quite drastically, then obviously you can just ask and I'll do my best to answer. If at any point the audio's different, let me know. I have fixed some settings, whether they're fully fixed, I don't know. So we'll find out basically. I have so much stuff on me, like look at so much rubbish. I've been farming new sets. But we have potions. I've got queued for BGs, so I think we're good to go. And I'm gonna get some skill points whilst we're waiting. Because I need skills. Like, I PvP on a budget all the time. So let's put some points in. This is a heavy attack Nightblade, which is quite silly actually. The idea is that you basically come out of stealth and just one-shot somebody. Do I want to duel? Does he want help? I don't know if I can help him. He looks like he's got a problem. He's trying to jab me to death. Anyway, let's go grab some sky shards because we need some of those. Yeah, Simon was messing around with it as well. God, look how slow this thing is. But this is sprinting. So slow. So slow. Let me know if the game sounds too quiet or not as well, because that's one thing I can't see. So that's where you have to cloak to force that crit. The BGs. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, I tried this last night, so it's not finished. This is literally, can I get my Stamsorc build working on Nightblade? So, we'll see how that goes. So yeah, this is we've got that guy. I think he's a Nightblade. Yeah, he's quite a decent Nightblade actually. Quite a tanky DK if I remember. I haven't a clue who that is. Afro. Okay, is that a weird name? I don't recognise any of these people, so we'll see how this goes. So we'll just put that there. Oh, it's Chaos Ball. Oh. I found Night. I swear there's a Nightblade about. Dead. Yeah, this thing's stupid. Dead. 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 I'm not sniping. I am not sniping. I am heavy attacking people instead. Ah! Yay for running away. And oh, that's nasty. Come on, Cloak. Let's just get some resources back. So this heavy attacks people, and it just does like, loads of damage. Turned it on to see Fisher's Death. Oh. Yeah, Fisher's Death's great. Really good on standards, actually. I just don't have the patience for bombing. Did you see that guy's health bar blow up? He had like 38k health. This thing's silly, isn't it? But yeah, very similar, but on a Nightblade with Cloak, so it's more annoying.
They've lost the ball. They're absolutely useless.
Yeah. Just reposition. There's lots of Templars there. I am uber squishy though. I hit really hard, but I'm super squishy. Ah! Roll, rally. Oh, look at that. Oh, goodness. Oh, no. I killed him, but then I died. I had 8 kills that time. 8 kills in my first life. So yeah, what do you think of this Nightblade heavy attack thing? Get our buffs on. You never know if they're going to pop out, do you? Sneaky Nightblade.
Fetch that paw back.
Just move down here. Yeah. We should probably get the ball actually.
The ball is ours.
Sometimes just running is actually better than Cloak. Don't come near me. Do not come near me. Oh my goodness. What am I like? He's trying to kill me. Run it with Dawnbreaker and then... I did think about that. I'll try it in a moment. I can't Cloak. It really annoys me. Him bar. Oh, something beeped on YouTube. I'm not sure what that is, so I'll check in a second. Blast bones hit me. That was a filthy blast bones. 7k, I think it was. That you used dual wield because I did try dual wield. But I had one biggest. This is like the biggest issue. Like, that's the problem. Kind of slacking 2 to 3 hits. That's too many. I think people are much bulkier this patch. Because people aren't using, or they can't use procs as well. Look, 37k off, 37k off from BGs. Radical off. Dead. See, I don't think 2-3 this time, right? Oh, someone hit me with a really nice snipe. I got the kill, but I died. I'm on 17 kills so far. Yeah, that was an 8.5k snipe. I still got hit, my health bar just went up. But no, you could use a dual ward for this. I like the sustain you get with heavy attacks though, with 2H. So that's a cheeky voltage cancel there. So if he just sits here, I can guard him. Anybody that comes nearby, I'll kill them. Tried to get my rally off. Couldn't fire it. I got a message to someone. Hello. I feel like dual would be worse though. You get an AUH or 2H. The 2H execute does so much damage as well. Like, it's actually silly how much it hits for. All over there. Are they fighting overhead? Oh, not even overhead. He's so freaking tanky, isn't he? Yeah, 22 kills. Do you think I should make a video on this? This is something I put together last night as just an idea. I don't know what to call it either. I haven't even given it a name. It was just basically, can I make a heavy attack gank Nightblade? I had a message from dude. We're just gonna queue for another BGs. So the thing with the 2H is, yeah, it's 5,300. We've got an R rally, almost 6,000. But when it scales up to about 400% times, it's like so stupid. BG's ready? Yeah, it's a silly Nightblade, isn't it? What do you guys think of Blackwood? I know it's not on consoles just yet. But I'm just curious to know, some of you are obviously on PC, so you've got to play it yourself. Obviously I've got to use it myself as well, and it's interesting. I went and got this person down here. I unlocked her, the Miri woman. Call it almost overpowered, unkillable, or mortal Nightblade gank insta-kill procs 100k HP. I think the 2H is better, Simon. If you roll dodge cancel executioner like I do, this is like a perfect one because I can just sit here. Look, I can sit here. I don't even have to like go and find them. Oh, this can be glorious. Yes. That should all work, won't it? Are you using the Stranglers scout? Because the idea is that you should be able to one-shot the enemies at once, which really speeds it up. That's the like the key. See, that's a roll dodge cancel there, Simon. Like what I did then, you see he was moving back, but he still died. So I hit the medium weave, execute roll dodge like that, and it fires the execute straight away, which is why he died. Whereas if I did it normally, he would have had a bit more time to react. Yeah, Stranglers is a massive damage boost. So I would use Stranglers personally. There's lots of passives in the CP red system that gives you resources when you kill people, including health. And there's one in the blue that gives you heal and move damage people. So you'll be absolutely fine with those two. I'll show you after this. You got Miri, got to listen to her just before you found butterflies for alchemy materials. It will, honestly, it's like an extra 1500 spell damage. Yeah, I was expecting, there it was. Let's reposition. He dropped it off. Doesn't have all that anymore. They seem over. Yeah, the snipe does a lot less damage than it used to. I've got it working though with Darlock, so I made the video for it. It's almost edited, so I'll finish that tonight. I've put all the build though for Patreon people already, but that will come on YouTube in probably a few days. Got hit pulled by the Necro. The Shapeshifter Mythic. I haven't found the farm that yet. I didn't think it was great. It's value worth it. Oh, that hit me really hard. Yeah, Dawnbreaker, 8k. Yeah, Wardens are still stacking into... did you use Darlock? Yeah, I've got Darlock with my sniper working. I had to change how I built it, really different. Who's Vampire Stage 4 is? That's dead. That's dead. 10k to that valve. Excellent. Oh, I went to roll. 2 Dawnbreakers, I think that was. Got hit by the Stamsorc Dawnbreaker and then the Warden, or it'll be the Beetles. Yeah. Oh no 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 no! Who's grabbing it? Come back. You come back. Come on, run in.
Get that relic. Go, go.
Oh, the dog is dead there. That rally saved me a little bit, but then I got hit by Claudians after. Yeah, Mina, which set do you think is best to pair with Darlock? I made a video which goes through in more detail, but set-wise, I tested Swamp Raider, Archer's Mind, Leviathan, Scavenging Demise, Spriggans, New Moon. There's a few others as well on the list. Savara Scales, just to see if the dot was worth it. Looked at Claudian's Legacy and Red Mountain. And the problem with Darlock is that you lose so much damage on your burst because there's no damage on it. But of course, when you go to use a different set.
Get that relic back. Go.
Oh, I don't really use Marek. Oh, he's dead now. Oh, he's got Malibeth as well. That's standing. Malibeth is so OP. Like, so OP. I should probably use my ult more. Stupid Nightblade from behind hitting me. The Stalk was hitting me, but there's a Nightblade behind hitting me with arrows. That's when my health bar went. But yeah, uber squishy on this. It's surprisingly not Blackwood. That's a 9.4k execute, not crit. Just silly. You lose damage, it's very good for sustain. I think that's it. You use it for sustain, you can get good damage out of it if you build right. I love people like this in the Nightblades. I like just circling them. But look, 41,500 health in Battlegrounds. His detector just is massive. I went to try and turn around. 8.3k crystal weapon. Spriggans wasn't the top 3. It tied with New Moon and it tied with Swamp Raider. But there are just better sets, which is why we're using different sets. I think The issue as well, you don't get the stun from stealth. So when you use a bow from stealth, you don't stun them anymore. He is a tank. Run out of resources. Just constantly like getting snared and spammed with stuns. So I went to dodge the Templar top down charge, which I did. But you see people are proper tanky. Another Nightblade nearby. Well, Darlock though does solve that because it gives you resources back. Is it still here? Oh, good stole me! Got my kill! Stole my kill! Honestly, it's jump on PTS and just test loads of sets. That's literally what I did. Templar's dead. Go get some resources. I'm trying to stay alive. That's literally what I had to do. See, look at Malibeth. It's so. So the Warden, he was on like probably 8k health. Malibeth popped and he's after blast giving him like 9k heals. So strong. Almost killed the vampire though. That's just an 11k in gap. Kind of got in the way. I hate Malibeth so much. It's so strong. I'm so low on this. Let's just. That rally saved his life there. Just out of resource. It's fighting for so long. Yeah, just fighting for so long. I had no resources left. When you test sets, is your base or testing from like sort of target? I test against somebody in PvP, so I normally ask somebody in the Discord, normally Simon. He jumps on to the PTS server, and I normally ask him to make a typical PvP build. So 25k armor, 2.2 thousand crit resist at least, with CP, and I obviously put on the CP for him if it in the old system. In the new one, it's much easier. So, like from testing that, I kind of go against a average target, if that makes sense. Somebody who has more resistance, you're not going to kill as easy. Somebody who has less resistance, you're going to kill faster. So that's kind of the deal there. For those people just curious about the monsters that I was moaning about, it's down here somewhere. I think it's Cryptic Hearts. Dark Shade. Thoughts of Madness. It's one of these. I think it was Cryptic Hearts. Not there. We'll find it in a moment. Another BP thing. I'll have a little look in a sec. I can't wait till I get up my PC. I can have a proper setup then. There it is, Couch Harvester. Yeah, this thing is ridiculous. So when you take damage, you 10% should create a beam that heals you, gives you major vitality, it scales with your max health. So the guy had 43k health or something stupid like that, or something really high. Almost double my health, so that tooltip will be double. So his tooltip will be around about 5,500, maybe 6,000, which doesn't sound loads, but it's every 8 seconds, and it gives you major vitality, which buffs the healing further. And you also have major mending as a warden, but you get low health. So this is giving you, it's basically like 10,000 health every 8 seconds. It's like Crimson. It's really strong. Really, really strong set. It's like, I don't want to die if you have this, basically. And even with the nerf, it's still really strong. Sorry about that, Garfield. So, does that help, Garfield, with kind of how I test it? I'm going to grab that skill point. It's over here. I could change my ultimate. Garfield suggested Dawnbreaker. It's not leveled up, but we'll give it a go. Might as well grab the passive as well. So go to, I think it's in here. Do I have them? Yeah, I do. So we have 5,700 weapon damage. When this procs out, 6,100 weapon damage without a weapon glyph. Like, you can get damage so easily on standard. It's silly. Swap to AoE execute. The AoE execute on 2H, you have to hit the target still. Like, you have to look at them. So you might as well just use reverse slice executioner. And the scaling is very different. This has a 6,300 tooltip, but it does up to 400% more damage, and that's the difference. That's like the key, because when they're at say 25% health, it's doing 200% more damage, which is obviously 18,000 tooltip, which is why it hits so hard. Compared to Whirling Blade, which is 7,000, great. The execute only goes up to 100% on the bonus. Yes, you can get this, which can help. I think it's 20%. But I find that this costs a lot more than this. This is 1,800 stamina. This is 3,400. So like, you lose all the sustain. That's the issue. I think I might have the gear as well. I'll change that in a little bit, okay? And we'll go on the little sniper. The sniper. I also have a warden as well. So this will be the last BG with this Nightblade, using like the heavy attack thing. Which is silly, but fun. Oh, Symbolic. He's quite decent. Oh, he's potion. So he's on a Nightblade, very similar to what I do actually. That's just so filth. I get obviously that this is AoE, so you can't like avoid it. Look at that, 36k health. He does not want to die, does he?
Show no mercy.
Right, World Domination. Moro Tongue doesn't buff the initial hit and snap. That's the problem with it. I did try that. So it's really good for like follow-up hits, but on the combo, which is
They have secured the point. We have secured the point.
Oh. What a chance to get a fear like that. The guy happened to fear me just as I opened up. That must have been pure fluke. You saw my Dawnbreaker didn't go off. But it took the ultimate. That is a weird bug, I've never seen that. My ultimate got used, but my Dawnbreaker didn't fire. That is really bizarre. The only issue with when you try to do this against a stand DK is they have Flames of Oblivion normally, and that pulls you out of stealth automatically. Snipe into poison injection hit. Snipe hits first now. Snipe has a really fast travel time. It is like so quick. Actually silly. Deadland's really good. I think it's good for loads of weapon damage. The proc isn't the best, but it's not the worst. That was such a clean gank, wasn't it? Oh, that was so clean. Let's go mess around with these purples. Oh, I wonder why I couldn't move. It's because I got leaped. The snare is so awful. The crit... This is the issue with the snipers. People have... Like in no CP, 25k health is quite common now. So people have 25 to 30,000 health in no CP or CP. CP is normally 30, 40k. I hate buggy loot.
They took the point.
Oh no, another leap. That was 2 leaps. That's leap on leap. That was horrible. I don't think I got hit by the second leap. But it was going to hit me. What are the Deadland? What are the stats in Deadland? Still need to learn the new sets. Deadland is weapon damage, max stamina, 200 weapon damage, and a proc. So you basically, it's like New Moon with a proc, and no cost increase. not quite as good as New Moon, but it's not far off damage-wise.
Praise the Defiant. We've captured the point.
That was a raw dodge counter well. It's a good set, not for the proc's not bad, it really helps. But it's the weapon damage. Because it's got loads of weapon damage on a proc, it means the proc actually scales quite well.
They've captured the point.
That's two of them skilled. That's true. That Dawnbreaker was filthy.
We captured the point. Defiant's wrath. They've captured the point. They've broken us. They've captured the point.
So what do you think of this heavy attack, Nightblade? Now that you've seen it for a couple of matches. The end one. Oh, he's under attack. Let's go and. I saved you, mate. It's okay. You don't need to say thank you. He's not moving now. Ah! No! No. It's the dots that got me. Look at all the dots. Literally, my death sheet is just all dots. Ah. That was sad, that was. Ruining all my fun. I love a good old leap. Yay! That's how I'm there. But he's found someone. Oh, that was a horrible leap, that was. 9.2k. I think I got hit with leap and dizzy almost at once. Yeah, I think if I had the Dawnbreaker of Smite, I think it is, the one that stuns, that would be really good with this, because I can just come out and just, when they're pulled up like that, just go bang.
They've broken us. They've captured the point.
Oh, I went to go for the heavy attack to kill him. 18-5. This is it is really cheesy but fun to play. So that's the thing I've been using, which is pretty silly. So I've got a few other builds set up. I have a magical warden, that's I've updated. I have the sniper, obviously, or I'm going to use the Stamsorc thing. YouTube is like really beeping today, and I don't always get the notifications. It's really annoying. So I can either go on the Stamsorc, or I can go on to the warden, but that is set up, or I can change to the Nightblade sniper. I'll queue up for 1 BG and we'll then switch. So whatever people want to see next, just obviously put in chat. And then we can obviously go and change then. Sniper. We'll get to a respec shrine because I need to change my skills back to it. God, this is so slow. We've got snipe, we've got warden. I'm going the wrong direction, aren't I? I need to be going this way. We've got 2 snipers and a warden. That sounds like a normal BG, doesn't it? But there's always snipers. The warden uses the new Heartland set for status and stuff. It's really cool. Sniper, you've seen a bit of a preview for it. Or there was also the heavy attack Sorc, where you basically just streak and then just heavy attack someone to death. And that's really fun as well. So we have this dude here. We've got Plum, Canswear, XIS, and none of these names I recognise. I think I recognise that name though, actually. So yeah, most people seem to go with the sniper currently. If you do want to see a different build, put it in chat. The options are Warden, which is Magical Warden, Sniper on a Nightblade, Stamsorc heavy attack thing, or there's another option. I can't remember what it was. We'll stay on this basically. We have a Nightblade dude here. Oh, he's on a Stamsorc. Oh, he's on a Stamsorc sniper. Oh, what a lad. He stole my kill. These are really squishy people. The guy leapt him as well. I can do the heavy attack build. The warden bear actually hit me. That's really annoying. just watch him blow up. Push cloak. Come on. That was 2 in caps. That was 2 in caps on my death sheet. Look at that. in cap. I blocked the second one, but it still killed me. Being on PC must be nice because you rarely see the same people. Yep, 100%. I played on Xbox EU and it was always the same people. So you can always go, oh, he's a good player. But on... There we go. But yeah, I do have the heavy attack build. I want the wrong bar. I was on the wrong bar then. I should have killed him way over here. But literally, I was on this bar and I went to do the skill and I did leeching strikes. Something. You can get that. Yeah, he's got that. Good. I feel like we should push green because green are in the lead. He's fighting. They'll be fine, won't they? Right, no. He rolls loads, doesn't he? I spent all my stamina trying to keep him out of stealth. Lots of assists. You get it on PC though, Simon, Helder, sorry, that when you basically, especially when you make a YouTube channel, that is just really unfortunate. That as I went to go the open up, I got detected, so you got the meteor on me, so I couldn't do anything. They stand up there fighting the Nightblade. Yep. Did you see that? Our crit builds matter this patch. Crit builds are very good. If used right, they are really good. For PvE, yes, as well. PvP wise, they actually are pretty solid. Stam procs on that, yeah. I think procs on any stam, whether it's mag or stam. Bombard, or as Magnum shot, I think it was. Yeah, there it is. you can feel it when it hits you, you're like, oh. It's really hard to CC break. But yeah, I think any proc on Stam is just really strong with their scaling. I had Calordrian's Legacy, you get up to like 20k on a Stam build. It's like stupid. That's how you do it, guys. That is how you do it.
They have the relic. Make them eat dirt.
I think I can get across. I don't think I can get across quick enough. So that's good. I should have won a cloak. That was being greedy. I died then because I was greedy. Will this patch literally be 0 mag? Magicka characters can use things like Torx Pat. So any proc that has a flat effect. Torx Pat, Heartland Conqueror, for example. Burn and Spell Weave. Elfbane. Like how me and the other Nightblade are like playing. Let's try and kill each other. We're supposed to kill the Stam DK. The Nightblade didn't hit up for it yet. He's in the risk. Try to push and undo. It's the leap. It's the snare on leap. It's horrible. You cannot dodge it. Yeah, if 8 to 2H is still really OP. You can obviously tell I'm using that. And you're almost gimped if you don't use it, which sounds really terrible. That is so true. How green in the lead? Let's go and still green for that. I'm not really. I'm just going for kills, aren't I? Tried rolling. A lot of them Talon spam. You can see it there. Mag DK though, it does flat damage. I'm a vampire by the way. I'm not able to come behind here, guys.
You won't take them. They've got the relic.
Dead.
They seized the relic.
Only BG map is deathmatch unless there's one team every. Yeah. Look at 27k health. Sounds stupid like that. One shot.
Get that relic.
I want to do a big brain move. I'm going to wait here. Okay. Be great if I got some. Oh, look at that. We managed to get to second by doing that. Rip. That must have backfired on him so hard. He tried to gank me, that guy there. It literally sort of destroyed.
Go, go.
Right, I'll try and steal the purple one again.
We must have victory.
Thanks for the bloody wall. I went to farm, I spec bow at him then. Valiant shot. See, that's the Sam proc that is there. So he's got the, is it Black Rose bow that has that? 1 minute left. We gotta push.
Make them eat dirt. Spotless performance. We have got them.
Oh, this is gonna be depressing because we need them to drop it. If I cap it,
Raise our Alexia. The relic is free.
we literally have to wait. There we go.
Captured it.
Like we actually had to wait for that. We're sitting stuff here. At 23-7. See, I ran the relic twice that match. Is Dawnbreaker better than Incap for this build? I like the Dawnbreaker because you got the really big hit. Is it better? I think it gives you different opportunity. You can use it as kind of an AoE execute. So if they roll away, you can just use Dawnbreaker and hit them really hard. I think it'd also give you options for AoE pressure. So you can go into a group and just hit loads of people at once with that. So lots of people asked to see the sniper. How is Stam Crow this patch? Says Kieran. So Stam Crow is pretty much god mode. Like, it is so strong, it's ridiculous. For me, the way in which I kind of view a class is, can you do well with it with bad sets? And the answer is yes on a Stam Crow. If you put on sets like Shacklebreaker and Hunting's Rage, Stam Crow is significantly better than Stam DK, Stamsorc. So it's a really strong class. Everything is just really overtuned. Then you've got the Spirit Ghost, which is 10% mitigation. It heals you. It gives you Stam recovery with 1 skill and mag recovery because of passives. And it also gives you extra healing because of passives again. So you just get loads of bonus stuff on every skill and every passive. It's ridiculous. We're going to quickly change the skills and make this the sniper. For Battlegrounds or for Cyrodiil, Kieran, because it does change what you use. So we're going to
What in oblivion are you?
take all our skills out. We don't need that one. We need that. We don't need that. Probably don't need that one. We need good old snipe. You can use Magnum shot if you want and poison injection. There goes all my skills. There goes all my skill points. That's silly how many you need for a sniper. think we have those there. Don't use in cap, although I do like it. Let's take Dawnbreaker off. We want State of Fury. That's really good. We could probably... Oh, that's weapon damage there. I'm just seeing what I can drop, basically. This is the issue I have. I use my ult massively. Reduce cost of magic abilities. See, that's useful. But it's well slotted, isn't it? I don't start on the front bar. We could probably drop that. Okay. We could then get our... Look at all the speed!
All this way and for nothing.
There you go. I love add-ons. Power of add-ons are amazing. Just change all your skills out. So useful. I'll queue for a BG, and then I'll try and go in Cyrodiil, Andrew. The Cyrodiil has been really buggy on PC, like ridiculously buggy. If you see the YouTube channel Dr. Gangstein, I think it is, he has a video where he's in Cyrodiil on a Nightblade, and a Templar is attacking him, and he's completely invisible. Like you can't see the Templar at all. You can't see the jabs. You can't see any skills, but all you can see is his health bar going down. So you got bugs like that. You got bugs where range abilities don't actually work. So like, I can target this NPC here, but in Cyrodiil, like you could be right next to him and you just can't target him with range skills. It's really bad. Add-ons are for the weak. I think add-ons give you quality of life stuff, in my opinion. They give you things that you couldn't necessarily do without them. Like the mini-map, really helpful. I don't use buff trackers. I know some people do. I don't use them personally. I use the in-game stuff, and I find that's fine. But you get things like that. Then you got this thing, which this is my favourite add-on out of like all of them. Go to controls. Put those into automatic. So if I push this, I can then go and hit like a button that says take attachments, and it will take all of these automatically. I then get my banker out, my merchant, and anything that is considered rubbish is automatically sold. And it marks what I deem to be rubbish automatically for me, and I just repeat. I literally just do that again, claim all the mail, speak to merchant, sell it, repeat, claim the mail, and then my mailbox is empty. It's really quick. So that's how I clear my mailbox really fast, and add-ons like that really save you a lot of time. Like having to go through, open all the boxes, decide do I keep it, do I sell it, go through merchants. It's just faffy. I'm a console player, and the upcoming ability tracker has my guild with these excited. Yeah, I think they did a great job. And to your thing, Kieran, you can use procs in both. You honestly want what you run in this map. This is my sniper. I've actually just made a video for this, so I'm gonna obviously show it in the video on the channel in about a day or two. So I'll put it up a few days early for people on Patreon and stuff, but that will be put on there very soon. We're using dial-up Braze still, hence why I can like do this. You can use the Wild Hunt, so I tried to keep it as close to the original as possible, but then change some of the other sets to get our damage back up. I didn't even change my Mundus though. You know, in the heavy attack thing a minute ago, I had the wrong Mundus on. I could have had more damage. I should have been using the other one. Because I know it's like really specific, isn't it? 59% crit chance. Pretty tasty. And then if you find something to attack, it goes up to like 70 odd. It's really high. They move super quick.
Shameful. This is not the Dominion we were promised.
Why would I want to live with refugees?
I was like, you can just sneak at like crazy speed. Oh, this is all sneak speed. Actually, silly. So yeah, to the Stamcrow, Kieran, I would suggest the Vetashan 2H is a must. It's just so powerful, like you'll be silly not to run it. You can then go with a Don't Die set like Malibeth, so it's the Scourge Harvester monster set. It's this set here. This is really good. This one Stamcrow means like you're almost impossible to kill. Really powerful set. So you could use Clever Alchemist on the back bar, Vetashan 2H on the front bar, Scourge Harvester, and then you've got a 5-piece of your choice. So you could use something like, you could go and use something along the lines of Spriggans, which is just for penetration, it's not a bad set. You could use a stat dense set, such as, what's my crit chance now? 65%. Still missing a few things on. I like seeing all the yellow numbers. It's great, like you just see yellow numbers all the time. And I recently grinded the perfected daggers from Vegetable or VHS. That's the Vetashan. That would just you get like all the dots crit as well. With such a high crit chance, you actually get good damage. I think I have poisons on still. I should have poisons on still. I'm still using Darlock. Absolutely love Darlock. But yeah, the Vate thing is just so powerful. I think it's a Remus, isn't it? That there. Like when you buff up fully on a normal build, it is like literally, I think on my Nightblade it's like 11,000 tooltip. So you can have like 11k tooltip with that. The last bonus hits really hard. I'd use Sword and Shield back bar, by the way, and use Puncher. Let's go get our little woman out. We have her. We might as well level her up. This is one of the companions. Hey, you're right, Grim. Help Miri rescue her kidnapped. I don't want to do this. Are you serious? You have to actually. You must complete the companion's introductory quest before you can start. Oh, that is annoying as hell. Yeah, I've got all the drops I need, so I could run them all. Like you said, have Malibeth, and then you could also use Stern's Favour, it is. Or Stan's Favour, however you say it. You could front bar that, and then back bar the Vetashan and do something like Sword and Board and use Power Slam, which is a it's a skill on the Sword and Shield line. It's down here somewhere. I don't have it on this character. Yeah, I've done it on my other character, but I haven't done it on this one, Monkey. I didn't realise you had to do it on every character. That's just annoying. They're not even that good. Like, to be fair, anything's OP on the Necro. Like, look, 40k health. In Battlegrounds, 40,000 health. I just don't get it. I really don't. I think we got everything set up, right? Off we go, sneaky. Oh, I see someone. I just love this. Where are they? Wait. I have much better sustain than that Nightblade.
We picked up the relic! Get after them! They've got the relic!
There you go. Cloak really messes up your combo though. Stamsorc on main. PvE, yeah. Stamsorc is really good. Who has our relic? We're red, aren't we? They have ours. Those who can hold that. They're on the fire. I think they're fire. That's what you know that people say about the range. That's what they're saying. I roll too much. But there's certain things where your range skills don't always work, and that's an example of it. Where you can be like next to them and cast a skill and it just won't fire. So I pushed a Magnum shot then, it just didn't work. You may want to look at I think it's Nice ESO. He has quite a silly. I've actually updated a few of those Nightblade builds. Dead. Look at all the so got 4 stam. I absolutely love this build. Like, it's one of my favourite builds. They've just respawned. Like the change to snipe, you can't do the snipe combo that you used to be able to do. Oh, he stole my kill. How did that miss him? Did you see that? We'll just reposition. Like when you stand still as well, you get the regen and the Darlock tick in. So like your stamina goes awesome. There's a bowgate build still built around physical pen. I've changed that slightly. You're better going into crit, in all honesty, for pure damage. Working as intended. We got Grim. I move so much quicker than he does. And I can permanently sneak. Look at my mag, my mag pulls always full. It's so stupid, darling. That's stupid, dude. Get down here. You can't block the car sometimes. They're running up our way. I do find though with the change to the snipe, like you just can't get the big hits like you got before. Pretty sad. So this is what I mean about the permacloak. Like, you can just... It's such a big advantage over another character. And you can sneak around for free as well. Oh, someone hit me with a leap. That was a big leap. But in-cap and leap at once, that's just horrible. That Nightblade, what did it do? 12, 14, about 15k damage, and then leap for 8.5. So that's literally like 23k damage instantly. I think that's what killed me. They got 23,000 health. So yeah, that was a one shot. That was. Where did they go? I've got an assist for that. Tried to roll in the leap. It's a snare on the leap. You can't dodge it. That's the only issue with leap. Like it's me against the rest of them. My team left. That's so sad. That's so sad. Unified solo BG gaming. But I've had that with a deathmatch and I actually won it. I do have the videos on my computer somewhere. Abandoned. Yeah, I know. Rude. Let's see, we came last. A good old healer there. 379 healing. 168. Yeah, my team left. That's so sad. But you got to see what the range bug is that people moan about. Like, it's just certain range skills don't always fire. It's really annoying. I personally prefer it without the stun, by the way. I prefer having Toxic Barrage, and then I use something else there instead. Can't remember what it was. I used different. Relentless Focus. Use that there. And I move this across there. You can change your monster set, by the way, to get the stun in if you use Teletrix. 26 people watching. Be sure to pound the thumbs up. It does actually help. YouTube would like to do that stuff. BG's is ready. Yeah. You can see it with Toxic Barrage. Like, it's absolutely disgusting. I'm also just going to put the light on to be 2 secs. So we have that person. He's going to get killed really fast. We have this person. He looks somewhat okay. So should we play the objective or should we kill people? I always feel like we should kill people. And I know that sounds really bad, like in Capture the Relic or Chaos Ball, but I always just go for kills normally. Like, I will help if they're near the objective, but I wouldn't run across the map to find a flag or something.
Glory and greatness.
Murder. Right, we're going to go to the right because we've got some people coming our way. dead. Oh, well, Elite killed him anyway, but I was trying to get that kill then. So he almost had the third kill as well. So yeah, they say snipers aren't helpful. Let's go kill those people up there. I've got my bow up ready. I'll get caught in that. I should put my body on that to help. Oh, almost killed him with the bow ult and I got stunned. Still ticking the dots. 4,699 per dot. It's like ridiculous how much that does. He's never run out of resources, he could die in this one. Let's go to that person up there. Yeah, I'm deliberately not using the vampire toggle, by the way. If you use it, you do get a lot more damage. I need an add-on that makes Krusty the Clown laugh whenever someone goes into this one. I think we all need that. Dead. That guy was trying to be proper sneaky, wasn't he? I'm trying to bash him to death. Couldn't bash him to death. Bash damage is so low. Like, so low. Dead. Push cloak, the little dragon thing pulled me out of stealth. There it was. Fiery breath. 8 kills so far. So you can see without the vampire toggle you can kill people, but it's not like the old one bang, which is really sad. If you use the vampire toggle you can get the one bang, but I think 25k health is kind of the cap from playing it. Managed to save our relic.
They have taken the relic.
Look at that. Look at that beam. That's Wrath of Elements, that is. Yeah. He's in heavy armor. He's proper tanky. Get my ult ready. This one's annoying, isn't it? Block that. It's hold and block on everything. But no, apparently block doesn't work either at times. That's the other bug as well. He kept moving around, so I couldn't get to him.
They secured the relic.
Oh, I'm really far then, didn't I? The range thing didn't fire the second snipe. Should have. All the lightning. There's a 5.6k poison injection. That is like his whole health bar.
Odyssey watches over us. The relic is ours.
My health bar very low then. Oh, he's having spam heals like mad, isn't he? The silent dude. I got hit with the stun afterwards. I managed to land sight a little bit. We'll move this way. See, they're quite tanky this match, but you get a good idea of what it's like against a tanky target. just gonna go grab out that relic and actually just get the lead. Because I do move very fast.
Pick up the relic. Capture the relic. They secured the relic.
So it's 200 points each. Been a very like long battleground, hasn't it? We're just getting some resources back.
Onsi aid us. The relic is theirs. The relic has been dropped.
Please pass through, thank you. He dodged my poison injection. Dodged the one.
Get after them. This one's a relic.
Healing up. Absolutely.
Mara, watch over us. He's capturing the relic.
There's, my ult's almost ready. Yeah.
They picked up the relic.
I'll get my ult gen up. Well, no, they're not going to put that, are they?
They dropped the relic.
Does this combo mark high? And it's not bad, but it's not the best. You're better with Swamp Raider and Moon. You see, I targeted that person hard then. You can grab the relic.
We got the relic. Somebody pick up the
Oh
relic.
yeah, we're not getting that relic, are we? $18 to 5. That's not bad, is it? Almost 1 million damage. Was he on a Nightblade too, wasn't he? $7 to 4 did alright. 12 to 12, 11 to 13. So yeah, lots of tanky people that match. So you can see you can kill them. It's not like the big one hit that you used to get, which is really sad. But it is what it is, I guess. Right, we'll do one more BG and then I might switch to the Warden afterwards, okay? Or the Stamsorc. That's fine. Just let me just go bang and go up. To your thing, Jota, you're a lot better going. You're honestly a lot better just having high crit chance or having high crit damage or penetration. Like you go with one of those three rather than percent boosts. I found weapon damage. It helped, but because the damage on snipes can reduce so drastically. So for context, just on my bow bar, I have 5,200 there, 6,000 there. Snipe has a 12,000 tooltip. So because of how much they nerf snipe, it doesn't have the same burst, and then as you said, it doesn't have the stun from stealth either. So what it's kind of like double, that is two-founded in that you do less damage and you don't stun them. And then the skill also travels faster. So in the past, I find an enemy, just go in here quickly. In the past you could go snap, poison injection in that combo and it will all land at once. Whereas now, once you've done snipe, the first snipe's already landed whilst you're putting the second one back. And that does change the burst quite drastically. So if you look at that Spriggan there, the max range, snipe, the first snipe's already landed, and that's the issue. So yeah, that's the issue you have. Magnum shot can work. When I did that, what I did is I put on end cap. You then go and put on Magnum shot here, and you drop relentless focus. You put the relentless focus to the back bar, and you can then drop bleach and strikes. You drop bleach and strikes for relentless focus. This thing gives you access to the hemorrhaging passive still because of end cap. So you still get these passives here, which are great. But you then got access for the stun. The issue is you don't have this on the front bar. You can still get the buff though on the back bar, so you charge it up. So if I'm on the front bar, I can just light attack something. So we'll just find something to light attack. So it's fired up early. So 1, 2, 5. I'm on the front bar, I've already made that noise. Ready to go. 1, 2, 3, 5. See, it's been a nice solution. I've been trying shadow disguise on the back bar. I honestly find it's better to have it on the front bar, especially with Darlock Bray, which obviously I'm using, hence why I can move around and sneak and stuff. Just because 9 times out of 10, when you get caught, it's because you're in the middle of a combo. So you're trying to kill somebody, which it sounds daft, but swap bar, that's 1 second there, and then cloak, 2 seconds. Whereas you can just go cloak and you're safe. And that extra second you lose, at least, and that's if you do it on cooldowns. It says at least a second you save, if not more. That can be the difference between living and dying a lot of the time. And that's why I use cloak in the front bar. What you can do as well is when Spectral Bow is ready, you can cast Snipe, swap bar and cast Relentless Focus, and it will shoot it. And it will shoot it at the same time, so they land together, like bang bang. But yeah, this is with Magnum shot. So you get an idea of how this works, okay?
The enemy will tremble before our might.
I do like Incap. Incap does give you a lot of options. I think they both have their own advantages. What you gain with a stun, it can help you confirm kills. But you then have the issue in that you have to drop a skill somewhere. So I thought about doing that, but with people being so tanky now, I'm going to try and gank someone without using poison injection, okay? Just use Magden shot. Someone's got their step potions, I think. Oh! That's a little healer with them too. Yeah, when there's a healer, we've got no chance. We'll try it though. He's got heals on him, so it isn't even worth trying. But you can do it, but you don't have to tick against something like that. Yay for cloak.
They've captured the point.
We'll get back and stuff. They've gone in cap. The Vate bow. So the Vate bow, I've said this to people before, it's really bad. Like really, really bad. I do actually have it as well. But the problem is, let me just update it. Where's that healer? So I'll go with the Magnum shot, okay? So there, I'm not dead. Where is it? Let's see if I can do it again now. Try and get another chance we can do it. This time I'm going to go for poison injection. Dead. So that's the difference with poison injection. So it's so much easier because it's a passive execute, and the initial hit gets the execute damage too.
The point! They captured it! Point! They captured it! We've taken the point!
Yay for cloak. We've also our crit chance. Our crit chance is on 65% BGs. If I had all the right gears, about 70% fully. So you are constantly critting. Yeah, I found a just with Swamp Raider and all the other ones, you can't get the damage high enough. Stupid pet. But you do crit chance. Look how much I can play. It's so stupid. I'm literally looking for the squishiest person.
They've broken us. They've captured the point.
So much cross here then. That's fortunate. Don't know how to survive that. They have a healer in now. That Alexin. There's lots of healing. Yeah, you can go for Khajiit. I don't want to pay for the race change. That's an issue. Is he actually sitting there trying to gank people? He needs to help get the flags. Drop down, didn't he?
They've captured it! Secure the point!
So yeah, Khajiit's not a bad option.
We've taken the point!
We had to drop Darlock. Not Darlock, Swamp. It wasn't worth it damage wise.
They've broken us. They've captured the point.
With Swamp Raider, just for reference, against Simon, who had, I think it was 25,000 armor, 2,200 crit resist, I was hitting 1,500 to harder per snipe with Swamp Raider than I do currently with this. So you go, oh yes, and that's on a crit, by the way. You go, oh great, you know, it's 1,500 more damage, and then you add on, you get more damage on poison, injection, and light attack, so you get like an extra 3,000 burst. But then what happens is, because the target still has like 15k health left, you have to do another round of skills. And so because they don't crit, because your crit chance is about 20-30% then, rather than 70 that we have, you end up actually having less damage, which it makes no sense. I know it sounds really weird. So that's what I found that worked the best for this. We're going to switch to the Warden for a little bit. Magical Warden, give him a little bit of a go. So you want to go with crit chance if you can. There are a few ways around it as well. If you don't actually have the sets that I use. But yeah, we're just changing to the Magical Warden. These load screens are brutal. As for the Vate bow, I didn't explain why it was bad, but you have to do, you get 50% bonus damage on Snipe. So if Snipe has a 15k tooltip at max, it's now a 22k tooltip, effectively. So your next at point blank to 22,000 before armor, before it gets reduced by Battle Spirit. So that's now going to be reduced to like 12,000. If it crits, 14,000 on the Snipe. If you know, so people got 30k health, which is quite common now. 25-30k health, your Snipe is not going to one-shot them. Even if you did Snipe poison injection, it's not going to do much more than 22-23k damage. you're still not going to kill them. And so then you still have to do another skill, at which point you might as well just not use that bow, because you're still casting the same number of skills to get the kill. And that's kind of how I evaluated it. Is that like the time to kill is not any quicker. We are on a Zilla Warden. The Warden is great. I've actually recorded the video. It's recorded. I've recorded the video for this as well. This is awesome. I love it like this. I got my Nightblade bow on 19k pen, 5 weapon damage, and I'm still sucks. Yep. I honestly, it sounds so counterintuitive. I know. I feel like I need to get another thing. Yeah, I needed something on the back bar, didn't I? I needed a Torx on the back bar. Let me just buy some rosin quick. So, I would imagine he's using Spriggans on that. The weapon damage is quite easy to get without a damage set, so he's definitely got Spriggans on. And I'm probably Spriggans and Darlock Bray if he's using Darlock. But with 19k pen, that's probably counting the major breach from the eye pisser mark thing. Warden is OP as hell, Simon says. I'm just going to grab some rosin really quick. I think it is woodworking, isn't it? Yeah. Eesh. I only need 4, so that's 1, 4. Do I have Ruby Ash? Do I have the Ruby Ash? Yeah, I do. Okay, I'm just going to quickly make an item on my other character. I think any combination will still seem weaker than before. Yeah. There are ways to get the same damage. So I've got my bow gank, which is pure damage, and it's the same kind of damage as last time. So you do hit like 12 to 15k snipes. So you hit really hard even with the nerfs. But that is pure damage. Whereas before you could hit that damage on Darlock Bray. So you do have like lots of kind of swings and roundabouts with this. That some things are really good and some a bit like, eh. We're just going to make an item really quick and then we'll jump on the wall, okay? I think you're honestly better building for consistent damage. The whole I'm going to one-shot you playstyle that a sniper used to have, it just doesn't have that. Using toxic ult to like execute people. It's partly why, I don't know, have you seen the Arcane Archer, Juta? It's the Stamsorc sniper I made. If you haven't, that's kind of what I did as a with the nerf to snipe. I know that, but I should make an instant kill, but I need a few shots. But who's that? I've added new sets here, haven't I? Yeah. Magden's still bad in PvP. Oh no. Magden's great. I'll jump on my Magden after some of the Warden, okay? They always move stuff around in this house and I hate it. Ooh, something beeps. Have a little look in a sec. I'm looking for Trog Cat, aren't I? There we go. Woodworking, creation, ice staff. Ooh. infused. There it is. A Claudians is OP on Magblade. It's not anymore, monkey. Like, not anymore. Honestly, Claudians is like really, it's pants. You know, you can't use swear words on YouTube for streams and stuff, but it's not great. Oh, no. Oh, damn it. I was meant to put it in the bank. We'll quickly whack that back in the bank. I think when you see what I'm using on my sniper, you're gonna be a bit like, what? But actually, it seems to be working effectively for what I need it to. Like, I can still kill people with sniper. It's not the old I'm gonna nuke you though, sadly. Which is why I made the arcane archer, which that is that. That's literally just the I'm gonna go and sort of blow you up type thing with sniper into light attack crystal weapon. It hits so hard. The TOI is. Sorry about that. But yeah, the Calordrians, it has like a 10k tooltip for most mag builds. Monkey in PvP now. So yeah, it's not going to do much, is it? Really. You compare it to like the Vate 2H, which has 11,000 for most stand builds. And you're like Claudian's Legacy, it's got a longer cooldown, it has harder proc, in my opinion. And you can't control it easily. But I'll show you on a Warden, because a Warden has all the percent boosts. So this is like as high as you can get it. On a Nightblade is even lower. But on a magical Warden, is it sets? Which one is it? I've gone past it. And there it is. 10,000 toward it. That's on a Warden that has access to it. As I was saying to Simon, the issue with the new set is that there's not a lot of ice damage skills in the game that are good. So you actually add them up, but they're like, huh. And at which point, when you start to get to that kind of realization that ice skills suck, basically, you're then left in this really awkward part where you're like, oh, what do I use instead then? You know, yes, it busts my ice skills a lot, but I can't actually make good use of it. I need frost. I want myself frost for sale. Shop, poison. I'm not paying 6k. 6,000 for a frost cliff. That's oh, that's 7,000. Oh my goodness, that's even worse. Yeah, okay, I might have to pay 6,000 actually. I don't want to, but we need it. See, that's what I'd expect. There we go. So, what I'm using on this build is obviously Torx Pact. 8,758 glyph. 6,500 glyph, and it gives you magic for that. That's awesome. I do want to change it to a different thing though. And I want to use this. Simon's like, oh, what are you doing? I've got a few variants for this build, Simon. I'm going to queue for BGs. Let me just set up the add-on. There's the controls. I was over the dressing room. Oh, I think turn the add-ons off actually. Just want all the, these are like libraries for the add-ons to work. I've been thinking about this, but I can't afford jewelry. I know I'll use Necro jewelry, Simon. It's gonna be a pain to get in Civers. Yep, I haven't even bothered getting that yet because so many people are farming it. I'm like, yeah, just I'll wait. Cheers there, Simon. My... Yeah. Okay, there we can sort out that thing now. Sorry about that. We're still queued for BGs, so that's good. So I'm gonna use those together. Everybody up? So this is with the Heartland set. I'm gonna use it with the other setup though. I had there we go. So this is the other one. Now let me just swap my skills around. This goes here. That goes there, and we're good to go. So this is the Heartland Necro setup I use. I'll make it because people are curious. I can show them what it's like. That guy's using the move ideas. got so many assists there, it's ridiculous. 305k damage. So this is really good at controlling the floor. I don't think I'm putting poisons in there. Yeah. They really help this. The guy is literally just running and grabbing relics. That's all he's doing. I love the cleave you get on this. That AoE bit was just firing constantly, so the guy next to me was taking loads of damage every time I did it. Did like 130k damage then almost.
Don't drop that relic.
Got the relic there.
Get out! Take off the relic. Take off the relic.
Very good. It plays like a Magden kill, this thing. Like, you get so many assists. Yeah, there's lots of AoE stuff on me.
Take off the relic.
Stop barring. I'm on PCEU. $903k damage. So much damage. And more meteor though. Oh yeah, Malik. I'm using PC on my laptop. PCEU if that helps. Magicka heavy armor build. No, this is light armor, but you can do this in heavy armor. What's cool about this is when you do things, like you have like really high chance to apply status effects, like really high. So when you see the guy who accepts, but when you basically cast like wall of elements and stuff, it like immobilizes people really quickly, which is really good. I'll do that, and like even with that ice glitch. So
Sashima switch. Don't meddle with the dead.
his blast got immobilized. He's got immobilized. So just by literally casting that with that together, anybody that walks on it is almost like, immobilized really quick, which is actually really good for battlegrounds, where you can like get to a choke point and just go push, and then you can like just really hold down an area. So you know, it's good at what it does. Like, it's designed to be a group build. If you use it with Torag's Pact, which I will now, just show you what it is like with Torag's Pact. What's good about this one is although these don't have the cost reduction, the cooldown reduction, they do get a boost though from Heartland. They should be spell damage. We'll get a mag recovery and a spell damage. There we go. Got those two. And our BG is ready. So yeah, with this one, it's with the Torag one, it's about keeping them on the Wall of Frost while you're on the front bar. And what happens is Torag's double procs, and it becomes really powerful. So you do like your Torag's Pact back bar, the Gripping Shards front bar, you snare them on it. So when you see them, you just do that. And anybody that walks on top of that will take the Frost Glyph. So I've got a lot of mag regen. Yep, damage there, damage there. That should be a fire one, really. But you can see what this does in an area. Just couldn't outheal both of them. The leap there hit me. But yeah, the idea is that the Blockade of Frost on the battle bar procs this, and then this procs our sustain, so we get like really high sustain from this. So we can literally spam skills. It's really stupid. If you watch my Magicka, left us, didn't they? potion work? Nope, the potion doesn't want to work. It worked eventually. But yeah, as soon as you get them on that Wall of Frost, you saw the other guy died quite quick. You don't really need to use Winter's Revenge, you can take it off, in all honesty.
They took the point.
Yeah, I should probably use Malakath as well with this. Make the glyph hit even harder.
We've taken the point.
It's just, you can see he died from the Frost Glyph. That's pretty good. Disaster, yeah, it is. Tried bo- Last cliff got him again.
They've taken the point.
I love the ice cliffs. Dead again. I think he's on a heavy attack build, but then he's getting sniped as well on the back. Yeah, 9 to 3. So this one's all about basically don't touch the floor. Like if you touch the Wall of Frost, you take really high damage really fast. Which is like really cool. You're just somewhat squishy. You can though put your points in health to fix that and be a vampire stage 3. And I should probably change that because I don't actually need that. So that would change for that one. There we go. You can also chuck these down as well. So you can pull people onto the stuff that you want. That means anybody that comes nearby will just get pulled straight to you. All your damage comes from these glyphs going off really quick. I might have... Do I have a Malakath one somewhere? Yeah, no, it's not that. I don't have Malakath in the bank. So we'll do one more BG, and then we'll probably change the sword and give that a go. So we got the DK with us. So the idea of this build, as I said, is we're going to try and pull them to us this time. We're going to use this, pull them onto this, which would proc this whilst we're on the front bar. So ideally we want to have frozen device on the front bar for just ease of use. And then Winter's Revenge on the back bar. I'm just thinking for how I'm going to use it. We should put ice comment on as well. There we go.
Steal that ball back!
Magden shot is bloody annoying, isn't it? They were hit with a really big leap. With a 9,000 whip. Yeah, that was a big whip, that was. That must have been a crit. I do have okay crit resistance. Or almost. Come on. I'm trying to go with the engulfing flame. But nope. When there's off healing, it's just hard. The purple on it. Yeah, 238k healing. They're using a Nightblade maybe. You see this one, I'm still ironing out some issues with it. Oh, they're in the little room now. Like lots of stuff. Yeah. Thornbreaker whip. 400 odd K damage. They got a healer with them. They got a healer with them there. Whoever spawns there, they have the best advantage of that spot on the map. Yeah, I'll go to pool. DK is probably tanky, isn't it? These jumps are ridiculous, aren't they? My team have like no damage with them. Unfortunate. Almost 1,000,000 damage. 950k He was very tanky, wasn't he? Really tanky. Played DK well though. Played it really well. So you can see that one, I'm still ironing out some kinks on it. I need to be a vampire on stage 3 to get some more resistances. The sustain though is fine. And the spam skills loads. I probably would change the monster set as well. I'm using engine currently. That Valk only has a 6k tooltip. So depressing. Like, so depressing. 6k tooltip. I'm gonna switch and go on the Stamsorc and just do one with that, okay? And I'll probably call it there then. Because it is 20 to 12 where I am. I just need to grab some stuff from here, from the Nightblade. Always hit the load screen on this game sometimes. What's it called? This is after that. There you go. What sets would you recommend for Magblade? On my Magical Nightblade, I'm using Mother's Sorrow and I think Spinners. I found Nightblade has passive that gives them 10% more crit damage. So even if people are full impen, that 10% is still more damage. So it's a 10% damage boost if you can get the crit high enough. So I found with Mother's Sorrow, you get like 70% crit chance with the whatchamacallit, the Inner Light, and so you're consistently landing 4 to 8k surprise attacks, concealed weapons with the crit, and that was enough to just really help burst people down. And then I used proximity detonation as a delayed burst skill. So what I'd do is go proxy det, gap close into them with Lotus Fan, and then light attack concealed weapon. A lot of that will go and crit because your crit chance is so high. You can also do it as range as well with Swallow Soul, and again that still crits really well. Just put some stuff on. I think it was that. Right, just got to grab one thing from my other character and then I'm good to go. I think build into crit chance, Kev. That's what I'd do. It really it really solves a lot of the issues. And I know crit damage has been nerfed, but there's no good damage sets. You could use a proc set though, like Torg's Pact, and that's quite good. So that gives you a lot of consistent pressure at range if you want to use that instead. And I like that because it gives you armor as well. So like an infused Inferno staff with an infused Inferno staff with something like just think what would I use with it? Probably shock. Use a shock glyph with it because you can proc minor vulnerability quite easily then, because it's proccing every 2 seconds. And it'll be about a 5-6k tooltip. There we go, we go for the Stamsorc. Yeah, I hope that kind of helps, Kev. Is it more of a ranged Nightblade you're trying to make, or a melee Nightblade? Because I do play differently. Yeah, Torgs with shock glyphs, great. I'm assuming your range if you're using that. You're trying it with Heartland. Heartland, in my opinion, I did a video on it. You don't use it for damage, you use it for status effects. Look at this is hilarious. My Calorgians is higher on my Stamsorc than it is my Magden. That makes no sense. Yeah, I use both. It's not worth using both. Okay. I need to get the fighter skill up on this. I would honestly drop Heartland. Keep Torx though. Your glyphs can crit, by the way. Look at this, just serving on zombies. BG's is ready. Boop, boop. But you can see this thing. This thing's really stupid. I really like it though, but it's really stupid. Okay, so we got Dr. Frankenstein. I think this will be the last match for tonight though, because it is very late where I am. So we'll go for kills and see how many we can get. Okay? Alright, Dill's so OP.
Fight well.
Two from the left. Right. That's good and fun.
Yield no more! They've taken the relic!
Bar swap work? Yeah, my bar swap would like not work on any of those. It's so annoying. So spinners, range, and torques. Sorry, better. I use spinners and torques. Not torques. I use spinners and sorrow for melee. That chokeform's bloody annoying.
Don't bleed for that! They lost the relic! We must get the relic back!
There's some mad delay on this.
It's theirs!
Yeah, mad delay on here. So that worked fine then. Yeah, this is really squishy. I just have Thornbreaker as well.
Struggle against the currents. They've taken the relic.
So I missed my
Cross ever nearer.
there's a lot of chokeform in that group. The heavy attacks seem really slow to me. It's not landing a single heavy.
Grab the relic back.
So that's what it does normally. It landed then. Almost one shot the guy. That's weird, that is. Quite like a position desync. Like what was doing on my screen wasn't landing on their screen. Is he just running the relic? They're just literally running the relic.
Keep a grip on that relic.
The heavy attack was bad. Didn't land. What's that now? The heavy didn't land then either. You can see like I'm queuing it up. It's just not firing this match. I'm not sure why. I got that on me forever. Their heavies are really well played. Look, it went there.
Hold that relic tight!
Grab the relic back. Pull our way. We've taken the relic.
What's your on yours, Stamsorc? Stamblade, sorry. Trying to kill them up though. Assassin real. On the Stamblade, you can honestly go with just pure damage on the Nightblade. So something like Stan's Favour is really high damage. And then you run like the Vate 2H back bar because you can front bar Stans. And it gives you a 5-piece of choice with a monster set of choice.
Scales of Akatosh! They have the relic!
Where's that the 50 off one? There you go, so it went off then. Right. That's what it should do each time.
We'll break
obviously-
every last one of them! The relic is lost!
Something's not landing properly. Fear totem. That guy uses the same thing as me.
They picked it up.
I wish I'd done that so much at times.
They have seized the relic.
I'll do one more. I'll find out why the heavy wasn't going off fully. It's really irritating. I thought I was getting like locked in the animation. We'll do one more, and we'll have to call it there. But yeah, for your Nightblade, I would suggest using Vate 2H back bar, Stan's Favour front bar, and then a set of choice. Monster set wise, you want Balorg for your damage. If you want like have really high impacts. The other option is you could go and use one Keener and one Balorg, and just go with like consistent damage all the time. Or the other option is you can go with 2 Keener, because you can obviously activate Keener quite easily, and it's quite a good damage boost. See, they didn't land the crystal weapon then. I'm gonna find out why it's not landing in heavies consistently. Just see if I can find out why this game's not done heavies properly. Yeah, I need to have a little look to see what's causing it. I'm not sure what's not about that either. I'll just send a message to someone. This BG queue's taking ages, isn't it? Absolutely ages. To escape those ones. Yeah, this queue's taking absolutely ages, isn't it? 4 minutes. Yeah, this queue's taken a long time. We'll give it another minute, and if not, we'll just call it there because it is just gone midnight where I am. This is the snare dragon meat, by the way. That's what's like for dragon meat. That snare. Horrible. This will be my last battleground because of the time. Okay. So, we have. Oh, is that DK? He was a good DK. So this will be the last PG. Get a bus on. Resources back? Or 2 kills already? Dead. Oh, was that a quad kill? That was a quad kill, that was. That was a quad kill followed by a double kill. Oh, Dawnbreaker. A blast mace. They hit me at once. Like, almost 20k damage. So you can see, like, when the game works, you can see, compared to the last game to this one, like, I had so many more kills, so much quicker. Oh, that I've tried to roll the leap. You can't roll leap anymore. The Mag DK is decent though. There's a lot of damage.
Now they know fear.
That's like his whole shield on. Just see it blow up. That was savage. Doesn't matter. Try to blast that one. The Atronachs are fighting each other. Shield gone. Oh, they got their assist in the end. Oh, I went to go burn up. That hit me really. Oh, how did I get full damage from that? I jumped down from there. I took full damage, almost 6.5k, and it didn't register. It didn't feel like it anyway. So I'm missing. What's silly this? I'm actually missing all my double passives down here. I'm missing this damage, like the pen from here, and I'm missing the damage from this. So yeah, that was interesting. But I'm gonna end the stream there, I think, because it is very, very late where I am. So I'm gonna say, obviously, thanks for people watching and stuff. If you get any questions afterwards, you can comment on the stream. Alternatively, you can actually jump in Discord. You can actually see the stuff there. And then I will be putting videos up this week for all of these builds. So for this one, for my Warden, for Nightblade, the Sniper one, and I might even do the Nightblade gank 2H thing. But yeah, I'm going to wrap the video up here and say thanks for everybody watching, and thanks to all the people on Patreon, that really helps. And they can see all the videos early as usual. But I'm going to say cheers for watching, take care guys, and bye.